Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to see about the forage harvester. So let us briefly discuss in upcoming slides. So before going to the today's topic, let us recap the things that we have seen in the previous session. So in last class, we have detailed discussed about the power tillers. So power tillers, it is a small type of a tractor, where it is affordable for middle class farmers. We can use this particular power tillers for doing what are the work that I have done by the tractors. We can use with the help of this power tillers, but in a small scale manner. And we have daily discussed about the components and working of this particular vehicle, its advantages and applications. So these are the things that we have seen in the previous class. Now I am going to detailly discuss about the forage harvester in a DT based manner. So the first pain point is difficulty in harvesting the maize corn, and it needs more manpower, and clearing the waste from land is difficult. So for maize harvesting purpose, we need a vehicle which will reduce the harvesting time, and also it reduces the manpower. So we need a vehicle for this particular purposes. Yes, for overcoming this forage harvester can be used. So with help of this forage harvester, the maize corn can be harvested without any damage, and the waste can also be separated within help of this particular single vehicle. So this is the main advantage of this particular vehicle. So the components of this particular forage harvester, it includes the header, the feed rollers, the cutter head, and the shear bars. So here what it does is it does split the crop, and it just splits the corn and the other waste material separately, and the waste corn has been collected separately, and also the waste materials has been discharged separately, so that with the help of the single vehicle the multi-purpose can be done, and also it can reduces the manpower, and also it increases the efficiency of the harvesting process. So the header first cuts the standing crop, and the second part is the feed roller. It pulls the cut crop into the machine, and in the third part is that the cutter head and a chopper, where the rotating drum chops the crop into small pieces, and shear bar. So it works with the cutter drum to produce precise chopping, and blower and impeller is kept, where it blows the chopped forage into the trailer, and last is the discharge chute, where the waste has been thrown away. The waste from the maize plant has been thrown away, and the maize has been collected separately. So this is the main working of this particular vehicle. So the advantage of this particular vehicle, it includes the efficient harvest for this forage crop, and the uniform chopped has been achieved, and also it accelerates the forage trailer. So with the help of the single vehicle we can use the multiple purpose, and also it increases the productivity. Yes. The application of this particular maize, it includes the maize silage production, where the maize has been taken separately and it can be directly packed and sent to the market for sale. And also the cutting and chopping of grass. We know the waste has been removed separately, and it can be used as a manure, and also the food for the cattle. So we can use this for so this for the with the help of this single vehicle, the multiple purpose has been achieved. So this is the overall mind mapping of the things that we have seen so far. So first we are seeing what is the real problem and the necessary need for this particular vehicle, the main components of forage harvester, the working principle, the advantages, and the application. So these are the things that we have seen so far. Yes, before concluding our session, let us conclude with the summary. Okay, so in this class, so far you have seen about what is forage harvester and what is the real need of this particular forage harvester, their components, their working, their advantages, and their applications. So these are the things that you have seen so far. So since this forage harvester, it serves as the multi-purpose vehicle, and it reduces the manpower, and it serves many purpose for the farmers who is planting this particular maize corn, and it really helps in harvesting, and it reduces the manpower, and it increases the efficiency of the harvesting process. So thanks for watching my video. Thank you.